Are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim. And today we get a full slate of MLB baseball, which is always fun. We get Game 6 of the NHL Eastern Conference Finals. And I got a couple of CFL games we're going to touch on at the end. By the way, we're 2-0 in the CFL, off to a good start. I'll recap that in just a minute. Yeah, but before we get to today's slate, before we get to today's games, we're going to take a look back at yesterday. 1-1 right, 1-1 wrong in the world of sports betting. MLB was meh for me. I ended up going 6-7, down 0.95 units. I was a base hit away from 7-6 and up about a unit. But unfortunately, that last game ended with a line out to Trevor Story. But we'll get to that. Yankees run line loser. They go 13 innings with the Cubs today. And now they're going to have Jordan Montgomery and Schwarmer on the mound. Let me look at a play in that game. I didn't get to it yet. But had the Phillies. The Phillies have made me some money lately, Tim. As much as I hate that team, first 5 full game run lines were both winners. Very easy. Well, not easy on the full game. It got to a 1 run. It was 6-1, then it was 6-5, then it finished 7-5. Thank you, Hoskins, for hitting that home run. The Brewers were a mistake. I thought that they would be able to beat up on a Nationals team. This will be a true test for the Brewers today. Going against Patrick Corbin of how bad they are. But I had the Blue Jays run line. Quite the sweat there. I was really sweating that they wouldn't take the tarp off that they would take the tarp off the field and they would continue playing. Other than that, it was complete blowout, easy money. Jays are a wagon right now. The over 7.5 with Cleveland and Oakland. I thought I had a shot in that game. It was 2-0 heading to the 9th. And the Guardians tied it up at 2 at the bottom of the 9th and won it in the bottom of the 9th, unfortunately, 3-2. I was hoping that was going to go to extra innings. We could get the phantom runner and all that. I hate that rule, by the way. I still can't stand the phantom runner rule. And I thought maybe some BS can happen and I can hit that over. Nope. Pittsburgh, Atlanta, first 5 under 4.5 was a winner. They made me sweat that, though. They had bases loaded with 2 outs. It was 4-0 Atlanta at the bottom of the 5th. They got out of it, luckily. The Royals team total over 4.5 hit, but the full game over 9.5 did not. Royals win that game 8-1, so lost that one by the hook. I got a void on that Texas-Chicago game. Both pitchers that I had listed did not make the start. The Reds, first 5 did not come through, unfortunately. Apparently, Palante is pretty good. The Padres run line was our best bet yesterday. That was rather easy. And then my last play of the night was the over 8.5 with Boston-Seattle. That was a loser. It was 4-2, and then it was 4-3 in the bottom of the 8th. And then they had first and second and threatening in the 9th. Unfortunately, they did not come through. In the NBA, I went 1-1. 2 meaningless free throws with 10 seconds left pushed the team total over 105.5 for the Warriors. They finished at 107, so that was a loser. But the full game under 214 was a winner. I still think the Celtics in 6, like I said, to start the series. I'm going to be right back on the Celtics. I'm going to be on the Celtics in Game 5. You can get plus 145 on the money line. I'm going to be right back on them. And then I went 3-0-1 in the WNBA yesterday. I had one play that Tim got half a point worse for on the site. Unfortunately, did not hit, and I got a push on that one. And then the other play I stayed off was the one that the line moved 6-7 points, and
I'll talk about it in that one in a minute.
Yeah, and then the most important thing of the entire night is the Ottawa Red Blacks come through for me to keep my undefeated record in the CFL, 2-0. Winner on the Red Blacks. I have 2 plays in the CFL today. I'm excited to have football, so that's why I'm betting it. Brings up the question why I haven't bet the USFL yet, but it is what it is.
It's not available on the Picks and Parleys site.
That's true, but that was yesterday for me. I ended up finishing 11-8-1 up 2.90 units. So it was a profitable day for me yesterday. Hoping to do the same here. It's been a nice little run lately. I think I'm up around 20 units in the last month or so. So I'm hoping to keep that going into today. What about you, Tim?
Yeah, forgot to put in my WNBA part of the score alert, but Phillies run line, cash it. I did say that that Milwaukee is being very sketchy right now, and I was not going after them. There you go.
Good for you. You want a cookie?
I would love a cookie. Do you have a cookie?
You have Oreos down there.
All right, cool. I would have been
mega stuffed Oreos.
Yeah, I was double wrong on that Cleveland game. I had the over. Also leaned towards Cleveland run line. Neither of them hit. I like the Pittsburgh Pirates. Did not work out. It was only 4-2, so it was a close game. Under in Miami. Apparently they didn't get the memo, but it went over in the 5th inning. I was on the Rays, loser. Baltimore, loser. Our best bet was San Diego. So overall, kind of a weird day in baseball. 2-1 on the sites. I guess that's what matters. WNBA went 3-2. Over hit in the Liberty game, nice and easy. Under hit in the Minnesota game, nice and easy. Over hit in the Phoenix game, nice and easy. I'll go Seattle first. That one I got under 159.5. It drops down to 153.5. I'm feeling all right, cool. Drop 6 points. I'm looking good. Nope, it went way over. Even my total. So I guess the books got that one really wrong, or we did too. And I guess the one that was most frustrating, I had the over 162.5 in that Connecticut game, and it finished at 162. Love to see it. So it happened. No big sweat. Today I got 2 plays in that WNBA game over in the Sparks. So hopefully that goes well today. And before we jump into everything, I want to announce today is the last ESB show for about a week and a half because we'll be going to Disney. The next show, I believe, is going to be Thursday the 23rd, I believe.
Something along those lines. I don't know the exact date. You're the one that does.
So that's going to be we'll still have free pick videos, but no ESB shows for the next week and a half. So there you go. Yes, my voice is kind of dead right now. It happens. Do you want to go through the chat? I'm going to pour myself a drink.
All right, starting early. All right, first.
Yeah, tea, dumbass.
Blue Jays. Yeah, Blue Jays are a little bit of a wagon right now. Good morning, Donald Wallace. How are you? Yo. Good morning, fellas. Good morning, Joe Kryptonite. Waiting on the Yankees. I missed Golden State plus 185 in third quarter, -1. All right. Sky and Golden State Cash. Damn Fever cost me a 3-0 tonight. I was able to catch Texas A&M plus 130. So there you go. ECU, A&M, Golden State. There you go. Yeah, I had the run line for A&M last night, which did not hit, but I lied betting into the bottom of the ninth. They got him at -105. So I was able to basically break even on that game. Phillies have been winning since Allie left town on a Tuesday. Phillies -1.5 today. Phillies have been winning since they fired Joe Girardi. That's the plain and simple fact there. Is since they fired Joe, they've not lost a game, and they've been undefeated in the month of June. You best bet I'm right back on them today. Might have to lean off the Fever for a while.
Wow, Joe, has your account been hacked?
Yeah. Still finished up 2.15 units yesterday. There you go. Gosh, the Yankees, Blue Jays, money line. Yeah. What's up, Twins? Really, I'm trying. You guys are. Wow, you boys are really on y'all's best baseball podcast. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, Tim's yelling way too much. Always by the 0.5, Tim.
Can't do that on the site.
Yeah. Yesterday, 12-4, up 20.5 units. Hell yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. Nick always looks more refreshed in the morning. I'm up about half an hour earlier than Tim is. I literally have to call Tim at like 10 o'clock, be like, all right, showtime's in half an hour. Let's go.
No, I was awake. Shut up.
Yeah, I call him and go, hello. Yeah, I'll be in a minute. All right, cool. There you go. Good morning, Isaac. How are you doing today? If you guys want to watch content while the Earls are away, check out Terry. Yeah, exactly. If you guys,
maybe we just have Terry run the ESB show.
Yeah, right. No.
Terry, you could run the ESB show for a week and a half.
Oh yeah, but yeah, no. If you want to check out, if you need content, I'll be posting plays in there probably. I'll be posting some of my plays on there. Yeah, exactly. Some of their picks will be given out on the show. Which Terry today, I'm gonna give a little spoiler because I'm not gonna be on the show today. My best bet today for the Getting Wild with Terry and Friends show is going to allow me to take over first place, and I'm currently in the red. All right, I'm taking the Rangers team total under half a goal at 7-1. There you go.
Oh shit! Now I have to do something.
Braves under. Damn, I'm late. Braves under. I like a side in that one, which we'll get into that in just a minute here. Yes. Gotta, yeah. So gotta make some headway. I tried to do that last round with getting the Vasilevsky closeout shutout bet in, but I put it too late and it hit, and I would have been way in first place. So I'm going to do it again here. But want to kick off today's baseball slate because we got hopefully a baseball game to go to in an hour and a half if those tickets continue to drop.
Let's see.
Live check on how expensive ECU tickets are.
$1.05.
All right. Tampa Bay Rays are at the Minnesota Twins here. The Rays are minus 140 road favorites. Total of 8.5 in this game. Let me get the weather up. We have 7-mile-an-hour winds blowing from the right to the left, 70 degrees, 5% chance of rain. We getting Shane Baz taking on our favorite Tim. Tim, we have another fade pitcher that is available for us to fade here. Chichi Gonzalez.
Yeah, Chichi.
Yeah, we got Chichi's made one start, 9 ERA, a 1.33 whip, only 3 strikeouts per 9, which is 8%. No walks though, but a 200 BABIP, 11.14 FIP, and a 4.38 SIERA. No stats on Shane Baz so far this season. He's making his first appearance. He had elbow problems entering the season. He was just taken off the 60-day DL. He did throw 4 games with AAA Durham. He threw 13 innings. He only gave up 2 earned runs and 1 hit. Struck out 20 batters. Only walked 4. A 138 BABIP or 138 ERA and a .92 WHIP. So he did look good in AAA. I'm going to take a shot here. I usually don't do this with pitchers coming back from the IL, but I'm going to take a shot with Shane Baz and the Rays here on the first 5 run line. I got it at minus 105, I believe, which is not a bad price. I think that the Rays are going to be able to attack Chichi early and often in this matchup here. So I am expecting the Rays to have a lead at the end of the first 5 innings. I'm expecting Shane Baz to maybe go 3 innings today. So 2 innings of bullpen. We can survive through that. And then I don't have to worry about anything after that. So give me the Rays, first 5 run line to kick off today's show.
Oh, it's just fading Chichi. That's all we have to do. Chichi, I mean, he's only pitched 1 time this year, but he was not good last year. And he has not been good pretty much his entire career. Granted, he had pitching quarters. So I guess that could be one thing to back Chichi with. But I like Shane Baz. I know he hasn't pitched yet this year, in the majors at least, but I feel like a good spot would be going up against Minnesota today, especially against Chichi. I think that Tampa Bay is the better team. I think that we get a stronger performance out of them. And, I mean, at 140, I took the run line at plus 125. So for this one, Tampa Bay run line, I feel like that's the best option for me.
Yeah, I definitely do not mind that. Nice little fade of Chichi there.
There you go. White Sox minus 1.5.
We'll get to that.
Brewers minus 1.5. We'll get to those in a minute. We'll actually get to this game. Yeah, the Texas game first, though.
Yeah, we have the Texas Rangers. They're at the Chicago White Sox here. Minus 145 favorites are the White Sox here at home. A total of 8 in this game. Lucas Giolito, Martin Perez is your pitching matchup here. 7-mile-an-hour winds from the right to the left. 74 degrees. 2% chance of rain. Lucas Giolito, 3.77 ERA, 1.57 WHIP, 9.42 strikeouts per nine, which is 24%, a 3.45 walks per nine, a 359 BABIP, a 492 FIP, and a 3.90 Sierra. Lucas Giolito has not looked good recently. On the other side, someone that I think we can truly consider as a top 10 pitcher in the American League currently. Martin Perez, a 1.09 ERA, a 0.94 WHIP, 7.84 strikeouts per nine, which is 22%, 1.52 walks per nine, a 267 BABIP, a 229 FIP, and a 3.32 Sierra. I think we get a pitching advantage here with Martin Perez and the Texas Rangers. And that's exactly where I'm going to go here. Also, Martin Perez, if you've bet him in the first 5 innings, every single time he goes out and pitches, the worst you've done is push. And that's exactly where I'm going for this one. I'm going to take that plus money. I got plus 110 for this. Give me the Texas Rangers in the first 5 innings on the money line, plus 110 against the White Sox here.
Okay. I'll do you one better, and I'll go full game Texas. I like Martin Perez. He's been. Can we say he's one of the front runners for Cy Young?
I think he's doing good enough to pick himself out of freaking Texas.
Yeah, considering he's allowed up 12 earned runs this year in 69 points in the 3rd innings.
The only thing I don't trust is that bullpen. That's one thing I will say is I do not trust the Rangers bullpen. That's why I went first 5, not full game.
Well, the Rangers have won 7 out of his 10 starts.
Cool.
So I like that thing.
And they've won every single one of his first 5s.
Cool. Good job. Yeah, I just like the Texas Rangers in this matchup. I think you get the pitching advantage with Martin Perez over Lucas Giolito.
Who would have thought we would have said that this year?
I know, crazy to think. No, I'm on Texas today for some early action. Got him at plus 130 area. So Texas Rangers for me.
There we go. Like it.
Morning, guys. Good morning, Darnell. What are this game, Nick?
Yeah, the St. Louis Cardinals are hosting the Cincinnati Reds. The Cardinals are minus 180 home favorites with a total of 8 in this game. Hunter Green, Adam Wainwright, your pitching matchup here. This one here, 5-mile-an-hour winds blowing out, 81 degrees, 2% chance of rain. Looking at these two pitchers here, Adam Wainwright, 2.25 ERA, a 1.16 WHIP, a 5.63 strikeouts per nine rate, which is 16%, 2.53 walks per nine, a 258 BABIP, a 395 FIP, and a 4.73 Sierra. On the other side, we have Hunter Green, who's been pitching much better as of late. 3.41 ERA, but a 1.02 WHIP, 11.27 strikeouts per nine, which is 31%, 3.41 walks per nine. Walks are a little high, but a 221 BABIP, a 267 FIP, and a 3.37 Sierra. I think that we could see Hunter Green slow down these Cardinals hitters here. And I'm going to take the pitching advantage, what I think is a pitching advantage with Hunter Green in this spot, the way he's been pitching as of late. And I'm going to take the Reds. Obviously, you don't take the Reds full game. That's just not something you do. I got plus 130. I'm going to take the Reds in the first 5 innings here. And I think that they'll be able to get a couple off of Adam Wainwright, and I think that Hunter Green will be pretty decent. So give me the Reds in the first 5 here in this one here. I like a couple of underdogs here, first 5s.
Yeah, this is the game I laid off of. I would say I do like Hunter Green. He has pitched a lot better since the beginning of the year, where he allowed up that last big game with 8 runs against Milwaukee. Actually, he's had a 5 spot. He's allowed 5 earned runs in the game against Chicago, but they won 20-5. Doesn't really matter. And he allowed 4 earned runs against Boston, which Boston's offense is starting to pick up a little bit. Other than that, he's been really solid, and he was part of that no-hit loss earlier in the year. I do like Hunter Green. I think he is pitching a lot better. It is going up against Adam Wainwright, though, who has been really good all year. He's had all of, 1 or 2 bad starts, but one of his bad starts was against Cincinnati, but that was on April 24th. So I'm not really sure that has much of an impact now, but it would have to be a lean towards Cincinnati. I'd just money line it plus 155. But this is just not a spot I wanted to go after. So ultimately, I passed on this game, but lean towards the Reds.
Totally understandable there.
Mets, yes. Perez does not have good numbers against Chicago. He has not pitched against Chicago this year. Suppness. All right, we're good to go, Nick. We got a Suppness.
All right, cool.
Love it. Wainwright, bad numbers versus Reds, and Green has to be fired up. Let's get it. We'll go to this game.
Yeah, the Philadelphia Phillies, the red hot Phillies, minus 240 favorites now. Total of 8.5 in this game. Looking at the weather in this matchup here in Philadelphia, 5-mile-an-hour winds from the left to the right, 70 degrees, and 2% chance of rain. Madison Bumgarner and Zach Wheeler is your pitching matchup here. Bumgarner, 5.09 ERA, 1.36 whip, 6.62 strikeouts per nine, 17%. 2.29 walks per nine, a 291 BABIP, a 509 FIP, and a 4.42 Sierra. On the other side, we have Zach Wheeler, 2.32 ERA, a 1.10 whip, 12.19 strikeouts per nine, 33%, 1.74 walks per nine, a 360 BABIP, a little high, but a 162 FIP, which is the best on the slate, and a 235 Sierra, which is the best on the slate. I'm going to look to back the Phillies here, and I've backed them the last few games. They've made me some money. Let's see. I think this line's moved, though. It's minus 120 now for the full game run line, which I do have. I got that at minus 115, and it's now minus 160 for the first 5. I got that at minus 145, so I wouldn't make the move on the first 5 anymore, but I do still like the full game at minus 120. I think the Phillies, once again, take care of business in this game and continue their winning ways. Madison Bumgarner is someone I've been looking to fade for a while now, and I'm going to continue to do that here. So give me the Phillies first 5 full game. I probably wouldn't play the first 5 anymore at minus 160, though.
That's fair. Real quick, guys, I did put a poll in the chat if anybody's interested. Which dog in college baseball will win today? And I put the 4 biggest dogs. Notre Dame at plus 215, UConn at 160, Auburn 155, East Carolina 155. Go ahead, put them in the chat. We got 11 votes so far. 45% on Auburn. Just figured I'd throw them out there. Yes, I do like the Phillies in this game, and it hurts me as a Mets fan to say that. But they've been winning. What are they, 8-0? In their last 8? Yeah, they won their last 8 games since firing Joe Girardi. I think firing him is exactly what they needed until they ultimately find out their bullpen is garbage, and they end up having another 8-23 run. And they have a real struggle because they got back up to 500. Good job. But they're still mounds away, and they still have a lot of issues. But for today, they stay hot. Madison Bumgarner, although I really liked the back him earlier in the year when he was pitching well, he has not looked good lately. And he's given up crooked numbers in his last 6 starts, which is not pretty. So yes, it would have to be Philadelphia on the run line. I think that's around the minus 115 area. I'll be all right with. Anything above minus 125 is kind of a stay away. So, Philly run line for me in this game. There.
I like it.
What's up, guys? Took Cleveland and the Mets straight up today. Also on the under in the St. Louis Cincinnati game and the over in Philly. Cleveland, sure, right? Who are they against? Oakland, yeah, why not? Mets straight up, yep. I'm not gonna talk you off my Mets. Under in the St. Louis game, sure. I like the pitching matchup and the Phillies. Over in the Phillies. You got to be hoping that the Phillies score like 7 runs today because they're going to have to do most of the heavy lifting. Arizona money line. This line is just ridiculously stupid for 2 bad teams and similar pitching stats. No, not really, because the Arizona Diamondbacks have been on a ugly run, minus winning their last 2 games against Cincinnati. They've lost 4 out of their last 6. So, no, it's not a ridiculous line. Philadelphia's on a hot streak. We're going to keep grabbing them. Braves under drop 9 to 9.5. Well, it's Morton and Thompson, so I guess. Keep rolling, Nick.
Yeah, we're going to be looking at the Washington Nationals and the Milwaukee Brewers, which I believe this game has our best bet in it, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct. Sorry. This game has our best bet in it. Check out the earlesportsbets.com website. Use this link in the description below. You get a week pass for $49. Use the code NHL at checkout. Saves you 20%. You get a week pass for $40. So there you go. Lots of plays that are given out. And with no ESB show, a lot of those plays are not going to be as known. So might be worth it for the next week and a half area. We'll move on to this game next. Actually, Brewers, Phillies. Brewers game has their best bet in it, and Phillies, you would have to run line it. Mets were on a so they
word, whatever that is.
They weren't scoring. Hell, even Con didn't cover minus 250 money line yesterday. Con,
Connecticut.
Looked like, Connecticut didn't cover the spread yesterday. I got you. Streak, I got you. I understand most of Lex language. So we'll go on to this game next. Oh no, sorry, I skipped over that one.
Yeah, you skipped over the marquee matchup of the evening, Tim. The Baltimore Orioles are taking on the Kansas City.
Stop it. Get some help.
Total of 9.5 in this game. We're seeing for the weather in this game. Where's this game? I'm trying to find this on RotoWire. Here we go. 10-mile-an-hour wind blowing out, 88 degrees, and 0% chance of rain. You know what that weather sounds like? Sounds like some pretty good hitting weather. When we look at the pitching matchup here, and these are two pitchers. I think we can see some hitting pitchers here in this one here. Daniel Lynch, 6.75 ERA, a 1.79 whip, 6.75 strikeouts per nine, which is 16%. We have 4.88 walks per nine, a 3.25 BABIP, a 5.56 FIP, and a 5.28 SIERA. On the other side, Tyler Wells, 3.34 ERA, a 0.98 WHIP, 4.55 strikeouts per nine, which is 13%, 1.52 walks per nine, a 2.20 BABIP, a 4.39 FIP, and a 5 SIERA. Runs. I'm going to make this plain and simple here. I think that with the weather conditions and these pitchers, give me an over in this spot here. I got over 10 at minus 105. It's 9.5 now. I'd probably take this game over 11.5, 12.5 or something along those lines. I think we see like a 9-8 type of game here. I would take some alternative overs on this game, to be completely honest. So give me the over in this spot. I think we see tons of runs in this game.
Yeah, I just stayed away from this game. I'm done with the Orioles right now. I think I've trusted them a couple of times too many. Tyler Wells has pitched well lately. I will say that. In his last 3 starts, he's only allowed 4 earned runs on 9 hits, and that's in a chunk of innings. Oh, I'm getting a call real quick. And this could be about tickets, so
all right.
Pass on this game.
All right. Let me remove Tim from here now. We'll talk about the next game. The Colorado Rockies are at the San Diego Padres in this one. Here, the Padres are minus 195 home favorites. We have a total of 8.5 in this game. Let me get the weather up for this one. Here we have, there it is. 9-mile-an-hour winds from the left to the right, 73 degrees, 1% chance of rain. It's going to be Ryan Feltner and Nick Martinez, the pitching matchup for this one here. Nick Martinez, 4.70 ERA, 1.35 WHIP, 9.78 strikeouts per nine, which is 26%, 3.52 walks per nine, a 3.11 BABIP, a 3.84 FIP, and a 3.62 SIERA. On the other side, Ryan Feltner with the 5.40 ERA, 1.20 WHIP, 9.6 strikeouts per nine, which is 25%, 2.4 walks per nine, a 2.93 BABIP, a 3.94 FIP, and a 3.36 SIERA. I took a shot on this game here. I'm not a huge fan of Nick Martinez, and Ryan Feltner is someone I've kind of looked at the last few starts and backed, and he's been decent. So I took a shot here. The Rockies in the first 5 innings at plus 150. I think that we see a pretty decent outing from Ryan Feltner, good enough to be leading at the end of 5 innings. So give me plus 150 with the Rockies here in the first 5.
Is this a doubleheader?
It's game 1 of a doubleheader.
That would explain a lot.
And it's not Clevinger anymore. It's Martinez. So
I know because I was looking at covers. You were mentioning 2 different pitchers. I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
On covers, it says Kyle Freeland and Mackenzie Gore. I guess it's
that's game 2, and covers is always like 3 steps behind.
Yeah, that's fine.
Roto wider.
I'm not interested in this game. Doesn't matter. This is just. I don't like to get involved in double headers. It's just not anything I get involved in, and especially seeing that they kind of mess around with the pitchers. Nick Martinez, Ryan Felder. I had it as the 2 other guys, so I'll be completely honest. I have nothing on this game anymore because I was just going off the pitchers, and when the pitchers are not the same pitchers, my notes kind of go out the window. So I kind of have nothing on this game, Nick. So I pass, I guess.
Yep, we'll keep moving on then.
And WNBA Street, I got you. Padres game 1 and game 2 -1.5, or is that getting too cute? I would not take the same team in a doubleheader both games. That I will say.
Fair enough. Next matchup here, we have the Houston Astros. They are hosting the Miami Marlins in this game. This line has moved. -280 for the Astros, total of 8.5. They're in a dome. So Framber Valdez and Braxton Garrett. 10.8 ERA, a 1.80 whip, 13.5 strikeouts per 9, a 28% strikeout rate, 2.7 walks per 9, a 444 BABIP, a 6.74 FIP, and a 3.25 SIERA. On the other side, Framber Valdez, a 1.96 ERA, a 0.98 whip, 7.12 strikeouts per 9, which is 20%, 2.45 walks per 9, a 238 BABIP, 309 FIP, and a 3.51 SIERA. I got this at -120 last night. It is now at -135, so I don't know if I'd go after this anymore. I'm on the Astros run line here. I think they absolutely light up Braxton Garrett, and Framber Valdez pitches good enough for them to cover a run line. So Astros -1.5 at -120 for me. -135, it's kind of pushing it now.
Yeah, I was about to say I got the Houston Astros last night at -115 on the run line, and now they're up at 135. I would not recommend them now. But I am on the Houston Astros. Framber Valdez he's been the best pitcher for. Oh no, never mind. You got Verlander. I forgot about that. He's been the second best pitcher on the staff. And this staff in general has been solid. Are as good as they are, and are as big as an under team as they are. I'm definitely on the Houston Astros today. Also, Braxton Garrett has only pitched once this year, so we can't really take much from that start. 4 earned runs, 5 hits, and 3 1/3, and they lost 5-1 to the Giants. But I'm going after Houston in this game. Don't recommend it now because the line's up at 135. So I mean, unless you're really interested in going after that high of a line, go ahead. But I'm on the Houston Astros, but I got it at 115. Terry likes game 2. I would too with Mackenzie Gore, but I don't know what bullpen pitchers or how that first game goes, so I can't tell you about
I'd take the first game. 5, and you won't have to worry about which bullpen arms were used.
Or which players are sitting on the second game of the doubleheader.
That works too.
So there you go. Let's keep rolling, Nick.
Yes, we're going to look at the Athletics and the Guardians, your next matchup here. Guardians are -125 home favorites. Total of 7.5 in this game. Looking at the weather in this spot here in Cleveland, we're seeing there's the game. 5-mile-an-hour winds from the left to the right. 72 degrees, 2% chance of rain. Frankie Montas and Zach Plesac's your pitching matchup here. Plesac, a 4.97 ERA, 1.17 whip, 7.76 strikeouts per 9. 20%, 1.55 walks per 9, a 286 BABIP, a 459 FIP, and a 3.73 SIERA. On the other side, Frankie Montas has looked good, a 2.65 ERA, 1.09 whip, 10.85 strikeouts per 9, which is 30%, 1.85 walks per 9, 306 BABIP, a little high, but a 2.88 FIP and a 2.69 SIERA, which is the second best on the slate. I took a shot at the Athletics here in the first 5. They won the first 5 yesterday. They ended up blowing the game in the 9th inning. I think they bounced back in this spot here and are leading at the end of 5 innings. So give me the Athletics First 5, money line, minus 105.
That's fair. Tickets are starting to go down. They're down at 81 now. And he called me. He said he's talking to a couple other people, and he'll let us know. Sorry, everything going round in circles. Yeah, I would lean towards Cleveland in this game after their win yesterday. Oh, Oakland's on a 10-game losing streak. How did we miss that? It's because the Angels have been so bad. But no, yeah, longest losing. Now we've had two 10+ game losing streaks in the last week. That's kind of funny. Yeah, I would have to be a lean towards Cleveland. They've been playing really well as of late. Cleveland has been a sneaky team that's won 8 out of their last 10, 3 in a row, 5 out of their last 6. Is Cleveland all of a sudden a good team? No, they're playing bad teams. Their win streak looks good, but playing against Oakland, Texas, Baltimore, and Kansas City, yeah, they should.
They've played against the Sisters of the Poor.
Yeah. They might as well put them up against a high school team too. No, this is a spot where Cleveland should take care of business easily. So I'm going after the Guardians. Lean that way.
Well, we're gonna get canceled now.
Whatever, I don't care. Sue me. Going Cleveland in this one. Lean that way. Didn't bet actually. But...
Notification: we're getting sued. Thanks, Tim.
Cool. Do we like the under after yesterday's showings?
Under for what? Got to be a little more specific.
A little bit more specific. Blue Jays team total over 5. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, the way this team's heading, why not?
We'll go over the Blue Jays in just a minute.
Yes, but we'll first go over the Braves and the Pirates here. The Braves are minus 245 favorites here in this game. We have a total of 8.5 here in Atlanta, Georgia. We're looking at a weather of 4-mile-an-hour wind blowing out, 84 degrees, and 3% chance of rain. Charlie Morton takes on Zach Thompson in this matchup here. Zach Thompson's been a little bit better as of late, but his advanced numbers still aren't great. A 2.55 ERA, a 1.14 whip, only 5.84 strikeouts per nine, which is 16%. 2.55 walks per nine, a 247 BABIP, a 428 FIP, and a 4.50 Sierra. On the other side, Morton, a 5.61 ERA, a 1.40 whip, 10.87 strikeouts per nine, which is 28%, 2.81 walks per nine, a 364 BABIP, a 404 FIP, and a 3.29 Sierra. I think the slight pitching advantage does go towards the Atlanta Braves in this one, but should they be laying minus 245? Absolutely not. And this is a strict price play for me. I got plus 175 for this. I took the Pittsburgh Pirates money line for the first 5 innings. I think that this is a team that can get after Charlie Morton a little bit here. So I'm going to take a shot here. I like a few underdogs. The Pirates are one of them here in the first 5 innings. Give me the Pirates plus 175 in the first 5 innings.
Real quick, I ended the first poll. 35% are both on Auburn and 35% on East Carolina. 17 on UConn and 11% on Notre Dame. I have another fun one that I did. Will the number 1 seed Tennessee get knocked out today versus Notre Dame?
I'm going to say yes.
Go ahead and put that. Yeah, I did yes or no. Go ahead, fill out that poll. Have fun with it.
I also bet Notre Dame, which we'll get to that at the end.
Sure. Let's look at this game. Yeah. It would have to be a lean towards the Atlanta Braves. But I'm not laying a minus 120 run line for a team at home. And I don't want to be laying it on Charlie Morton out of all pitchers, who in his last 3 starts, although he's won 2 out of 3 of them, has allowed 12 earned runs on 19 hits, and that's just 14 and a third innings. So this is 100% a spot that I would be going against. That I feel like an over could be in play. The only problem is it takes the Pittsburgh Pirates about 2 weeks to score a run. So I'm not really too keen on that one. Although Charlie Morton has not had a good track history the last couple of starts. And Zach Thomas has actually been quite solid. But the other thing that has been solid is this Atlanta Braves staff, hitting at least too. They've gotten the job done. Oh, not to mention they've won 9 straight games. And I think the Mets still have a 6.5 game lead in the division. But anyways, this is an over spot or nothing for me, and I end up choosing nothing.
That's totally fair.
There you go. Cleveland came back in the 9th in the rain. Big win for them. I like them on the money line. Sounds good. Oh, yeah. All we have to do, Nick, is say Blue Jays 3 times, and Terry shows up.
Okay.
Just let you know. Because Darnell asked about the team total, and Terry said yes. Braves also have a weak schedule coming up, too. They do. They 100% do. They've had a weak schedule. Who have they beaten? Pittsburgh, Oakland, and Colorado. Yeah, that's a weak schedule. They're not 5 games over 500, I will say that, but that's a very weak schedule. Blue Jays, Phillies, sure. I don't mind that. Out of the bottom teams in the league, I think the Pirates are the most scrappy.
Pirates are a scrappy team. So
Blue Jays? Like whenever somebody mentions the Sabres, I pop up.
Yeah, you
Speaking
can.
oh God. Speaking of.
Yeah, the Buffalo Sabres. Oh, wait, no, my bad. The Toronto Blue Jays are at
Sabres.
the Toronto Blue Jays are at the Detroit Tigers in this one here. Blue Jays are slight minus 240 road favorites in this game. We have a total of 8.5 in this one here. In the Motor City today, we're seeing 10-mile-an-hour winds blowing from the right to the left. 77 degrees with 1% chance of rain. Kevin Gausman and Beau Brisket is your pitching matchup here. Brisket, 5.33 ERA, 1.33 whip, 6.67 strikeouts per 9, which is 17%. 2.67 walks per 9, a 263 BABIP, a 592 FIP, which is one of the higher ones on the slate, and a 4.42 Sierra, which is also one of the higher ones on the slate. Kevin Gausman, a 3.71 ERA, a 1.39 whip, 9.11 strikeouts per 9, 23%, 2.03 walks per 9, 349 BABIP, a 277 FIP, and a 3.47 Sierra. I'm going to ride the wagon today. I'm right back on the Blue Jays. First 5 full game run lines. Laid a little bit of juice on them. Both of those are minus 135. You can now get the run line at minus 145. And the first 5 run line at minus 170. So both those lines have moved. So if you ever like the Blue Jays, bet them early because people are betting the Blue Jays for good reason. This team is starting to play like one of the best teams in baseball. And I'm just sugarcoating everything for Terry, I feel like right now. But yeah, I'm on the Blue Jays here. I'm going to look to continue to back them here. Hopefully my streak of having bad luck with the Blue Jays is over and they start to play good baseball. I mean, the Blue Jays first 5 full game run line here.
Yep, give me the Tigers on the money line. You know what? On the reverse run line, I think they're going to win by a lot. No. I didn't bet this game. The main reason why is they kind of priced me out of the Toronto Blue Jays. They're minus 140 on the run line. That's ridiculous. I know they're going to end up winning by a chunk. I know they're going to end up winning and covering the run line. But out of principle, I don't lay that much on a money line. I'm not going to lay that much on a team to win by 2. So good job, sportsbooks. You priced me out of betting the Blue Jays today.
You could take a minus 2.5 at plus money.
No, thank you. This would have to be a spot of Blue Jays would have to be a parlay piece, and it'd have to be run line as a parlay piece. But not interested in this game. It's fine. I'll lay the winner on. I'll leave the winner on the table, but I'm not laying minus 145.
All right, we'll move on then.
Let's keep rolling.
New York Yankees are hosting the Chicago Cubs in this one here. Matt Schwarmer and Jordan Montgomery is your pitching matchup here. Minus 225 for the Yankees. We have a total of 9 in this game. Looking at the weather here in New York. We're seeing 7-mile-an-hour winds blowing from the right to the left, 74 degrees, a 2% chance of rain. Schwarmer's only pitched in 1 start so far. He's a 1.50 ERA, a 0.83 whip in those 2 on that start. 8.25 strikeouts per 9, which is 24%, 2.25 walks per 9, a 138 BABIP, a 531 FIP, and a 3.66 Sierra. On the other side, Jordan Montgomery, a 3.14 ERA, a 1.08 whip, 6.59 strikeouts per 9, which is 19%, a 1.57 walks per 9, 265 BABIP, a 401 FIP, and a 3.82 Sierra. I stayed off this game. I'd lean towards maybe taking a shot with the Cubs if I had to get involved with this game at all. But I did pass on this matchup here. I just don't see really anything I want to go after a 13-inning game yesterday. Maybe an over could be a look because they may leave Montgomery or Schwarmer in the game a little too long because their bullpen arms were basically all used last night. So I'm going to look at maybe an over in this game, but I'm not getting involved in this one.
I hate the Yankees.
Yeah.
That is okay. No, the Yankees should win this game. Am I betting the Yankees? No, because that's a minus 120 run line for a team at home. For teams at home, I try not to go more than minus 110 area, just because it's a little bit tougher to hit a run line at home. After yesterday's game, I don't really know what to expect out of these two teams because it was 2-1, maybe an over. Why not an over in this game? Schwarmer hasn't been good this year, right? Oh no, he has.
He's thrown one start.
He's thrown 2 starts this year.
2 starts.
12 innings, two runs on 7 hits. It's not terrible. I can't get after this game. It would be a lean towards the over just because of last night. It's just off of principle saying that they scored 2 runs in 9 innings yesterday. Lean towards the over in this game, but not betting it.
Fair.
Thank you. Toronto minus 2.5 and team total over 5.5.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with the first 5 full game run lines. I don't like team total over 5.5.
Just call me again.
That's fair. I will remove you, and we will continue on with the chat here. Lightning first period under 1.5.
Nope.
I like the full game under as well. Wow, I like the idea of overs after overusing bullpen. Yeah. And then they're wiffle ballpark. Yeah. I did not get involved with that game though. So no play for me with the Yankees and the Cubbies. We'll move on here. The LA Dodgers are at the San Francisco Giants. The Dodgers are minus 175 road favorites. Total 8.5 in this game. And looking at this spot here, let me scroll on down to San Fran and LA. We have Clayton Kershaw and Sammy Long. Clayton Kershaw making his first appearance in a little bit. We're seeing 12-mile-an-hour winds blowing out, 63 degrees, 0% chance of rain here in San Francisco. I have no stats for Clayton Kershaw because he hasn't pitched in the last 28 days, and that's my sample size when looking at starting pitchers. Sammy Long, I think, has thrown all of a couple innings, so really I have no stats to go off of other than Sammy Long, 0 ERA, 0.6, but like all that. But he's pitched very, very limited, so I'm not going to really do anything in this game. I'm passing on this game in general. I lean over in this one. Wind blowing out. Probably Clayton Kershaw is not going to go too far into this game, but the Dodgers do have a good bullpen, so I'm not going to rely on the bullpen to give up runs or whatever. So I'm going to pass on this game with a lean towards an over. Anything thoughts for you, Dodgers and Giants?
No. I will say the pitching matchup was entirely different yesterday. And I've got no notes on this one because it was supposed to be Julio Urias and not Jacob Junis, but
it was supposed to be Urias
and somebody else. And now it's 2 pitchers who haven't pitched in a while.
I forgot who it was supposed to be. Yeah,
I don't remember, but I don't have any notes on these guys. A lot of freaking pitching changes and stuff from last night to tonight, and I didn't have enough time to prepare everything. So I didn't bet this game. I had plenty of other plays today, but nothing in the Dodger San Francisco game.
Fair enough.
By the way, he may have 1 to 2 tickets for us.
Okay.
So, sorry, keep an eye on that. I like the overs.
Yeah, I already went over the chat.
Sorry, my bad.
You're good. We'll move on here. The New York Mets are at the LA Angels. The Mets are minus 135 road favorites. Total 8.5 in this game. We are seeing, 8-mile-an-hour winds blowing out, 74 degrees, 0% chance of rain in this matchup here. Arguably, what's turned into the Mets ace, Carlos Carrasco and Michael Lorenzen is your pitching matchup here. Obviously, the Mets ace without DeGrom or Scherzer in the rotation at the moment. Lorenzen, 3.20 ERA, 1.11 whip, 6.75 strikeouts per 9, which is 19%, 3.55 walks per 9. a 2.57 BABIP, a 2.94 FIP, and a 4.22 Sierra. On the other side, Carrasco, 3.71 ERA, 1.29 WHIP, 8.74 strikeouts per nine, which is 23%, 1.85 walks per nine, with a 364 BABIP, slightly high there, which is the third or second highest on the slate, but 246 FIP and a 3.33 Sierra. Taking the Mets bullpen advantage, taking the way that the Angels have played lately, and taking the Mets first 5 in full game run line. I got the Mets first 5 run line at -105, full game run line at +125. I think they take care of business in this one, and the Angels lose another game. I will not be betting the Mets tomorrow as they head home from their long road trip tomorrow. But I think tonight is like the last hurrah for that West Coast trip. So give me the Mets first 5 full game run line.
Yeah, they win tonight, and they guarantee themselves a even 500 out west road trip against the Dodgers, the Padres, and the Angels, which is not an easy road trip.
No.
So definitely a good road trip for them. But yeah, I like the Mets today as well. And once again, you have to remind it because I'm not laying 135. Cookie Carrasco. I've been backing him all year. I really have. And the Mets have won 7 out of his 10 starts so far. Very impressive. Oh, well, actually, it's not. He's 11 starts, so they've won 7 out of his 11 starts. I will say that because he did lose his first start. They've won 7 out of his last 10, I should say. But he's been quite impressive. He had a couple of rough games, a rough game against St. Louis, a rough game against the Phillies, but this is against an Angels team that's been really struggling lately. And not to mention, Cookie's seen some of these Angels before when he pitched for Cleveland. So this is definitely a spot where maybe the Angels hitters might be a little bit familiar with him, but I don't think it's going to have that big of an impact. Give me Cookie, give me the Mets. I'd take him on the run line at +125 area. So Mets run line in this game.
I like it.
There we go. Morning. Good morning, Foxy. How you doing today?
We'll move on to our last game of the slate because the other game we would have gone over was game 2, and we don't go over game 2s because we want to see games 1s first.
Yep.
The Boston Red Sox are in Seattle to take on the Mariners. The Mariners are -130 road home favorites in this one, total 7.5. George Kirby taking on Michael Waka. 4.15 ERA for Kirby, 1.19 WHIP, 8.31 strikeouts per nine, which is 22%, 1.04 walks per nine, a 2.99 BABIP, a 4.26 FIP, and a 3.51 Sierra. On the other side, Waka 2.66 ERA, a 0.89 WHIP, only 5.32 strikeouts per nine, which is 16%. He doesn't strike out many batters. 1.52 walks per nine, a 2.14 BABIP, a 3.56 FIP, and a 4.45 Sierra. I stayed off this game. I lean towards maybe an over in this one at only 7.5, but this was a complete stay away from me.
I'm on the Red Sox. This Red Sox team is playing really well right now, and I'm going to back them whenever I can. They've won 8 out of their last 9. Their one loss was a game that the Angels snapped their big losing streak on. Not concerned about that one. Kirby has been good, but nothing crazy as a rookie. I like Michael Walker's numbers. And you're getting them at a slight dog. Michael Walker's got a 1.99 ERA. Oh, not to mention he won a complete game shutout last game. 105 pitches. So I like Michael Walker. He's been pitching really well. I'm going to keep riding with him, taking the Red Sox on the money line tonight.
There you go. That is everything from today's
baseball slate. Might go under 3.5 in the NHL game.
I like it.
BOL. Good luck. Rockies. No.
Yes, Rockies. Yes, for game 1. Yes, I like Rockies.
Okay. Thoughts on NHL? Both teams have scored no. +450 tonight. Thinking of throwing a half unit on it. Also looking at the under 4. Hey Nick, you want to talk some Rangers at the Lightning?
Oh yeah, I do.
Lightning are -180, total of 5.
Yeah, I did not touch a side for this game, and that's the main reason is if you follow me on Twitter, you know I have +205 after game 2 for the Lightning to win the series, and I have +550 for the Lightning to win the East. That could cash tonight. I like the Lightning in this game to win, but I accidentally put the total at a 5 on this one. It's a 5.5 still. I did take the 5 though, rather than 5.5. I did take plus 130 with the 5. And I also, and I haven't given out a play like this, like on stream before, like in a scroller. I'm on the team total under half a goal for the New York Rangers at 7-1 for a quarter unit. And I wrote these numbers down when I did my free pick video last night. So let me get these. I'm trying to find which page they were on. I think there was on the other page here. There we go. In the last 7 times the Lightning have closed out a series, here's the scores. And it started with their first Stanley Cup championship where they won 2-0 against the Stars, 4-0 against the Panthers the first round the next year, 2-0 against the Hurricanes, 1-0 against the Islanders, 1-0 against the Canadiens to win the Cup. They beat the Maple Leafs. Vasilevsky slipped up on that game. He gave up a goal, 2-1. And then 2-0 against the Florida Panthers. When it comes to the Lightning slamming the door on a series, Vasilevsky shows up. He's gotten shutouts in 6 of his last 7 for those. And I think we get closeout game Vasilevsky in this one here. Give me the under 5. Give me the team total under a half. And I'm going to say this score is either going to be 2-0 or 3-0. Which, if you want to sprinkle on those exact scores, because I do think that the Lightning will probably cover the the puck line, you can get exact score in regulation 2-0 at 33-1 and 3-0 at 20-1. I'm gonna throw $5 at those just because. So I'm gonna throw a couple bucks on those. Exact score: 2-0 Lightning, 3-0 Lightning. Think we're gonna have our Stanley Cup matchup after tonight. So Lightning and the under for me.
There you go. Hit Mets and Celtics first half parlay, cashed out 5 units yesterday. Hell yeah, get it. All right, Nick. This is all you. CFL action.
Yes.
We'll go to the Hamilton Tiger Cats. I believe they were the runners up last year.
Yes.
Taking on the Saskatchewan Rough Riders. Rough Riders 2.5-point home favorites. Total of 49 in this game. What is this one bringing for you?
Yeah, looking at this one here, we've seen some money coming in on the Saskatchewan Rough Riders here, and it has gone from a pick'em to a -2.5, and money's still continuing to come in on Saskatchewan, and they've yet to move it to 3. I'm thinking that's the book saying they're scared about putting a 3 up on here for the Tiger Cats, and I do like the Tiger Cats in this matchup here. I took them plus 120 straight up. I think they win this game. This is a Hamilton team that made it to the Grey Cup last year, and I think that they're able to compete in this one here. Saskatchewan was a good team last year as well, but I like the Tiger Cats at plus 120 to take this game.
There you go. Lightning. Yes, Lightning winning right. Yes. You have a stimmy play of the day. Ooh, we get a stimmy play today, Nick.
Ooh.
What's the stimmy play? Tell me it's East Carolina money line versus Texas in college baseball. Opinions on the Aces under? No. I don't know how you take an under in an Aces game. I'd rather not bet it than take an under. I like the over and I like the Sparks. Rough Riders under.
I lean over in the Rough Riders game. It has gone from, I believe, 44.5 or 45 up to 49 now. So you kind of lost, you missed your line there. But I would lean over with the Rough Riders.
And then the Lions.
We'll get into that there.
Lightning, Mets. Yep. All right, Nick. Speaking of the Lions, the British Columbia Lions are hosting the Edmonton Elks. Lions -4.5, total of 48.
Yeah, looking at this one here, we've seen nothing but British Columbia money come flowing in. And I'm going to go against the grade a little bit here. I'm taking the Elks at +4.5. I think that this can be a closer game than people expect. When people look at these two teams, they'll look at what happened last year. The Elks were tied for the worst team in the CFL with the Ottawa Redblacks, which I did back the Redblacks yesterday. And the British Columbia Lions were not that great either last year. They were 5-9, and I would not want to lay a price with a team that's a bottom team in the league. I'm still not super high on this British Columbia team. So I'm going to take a little bit of Elks action here. I've noticed that underdogs have hit the first 2 games, and I'm both underdogs today. I think that 3 of the 4 underdogs probably hit for week 1 here. And I think Edmonton has a decent shot and Hamilton has a decent shot to win straight up too as well.
There you go. There you go. All right, here's Stimmy's place. Hamilton and the Rough Riders under 48.5. Stimmy played of the day also on Hamilton plus 2.5 in the money line. He also likes the Edmonton Elks today at plus 4.5. Right on. Sparks have a new head coach with 30 years professional coaching. Will focus on their defensive weaknesses. That's why I taken that. Fair enough. I'm mostly on the Sparks today. I'm actually more on a side than a total. I'm on both the Sparks and the over. But honestly, I just think this one goes way over. Wanted to bet UNC. Too early for me, though. Has that game started yet? Game might have started already.
Yes. Oh, yeah, it was 11 a.m. game in Chapel Hill.
Yeah, it's 11 a.m. game. Let's see what the score is.
Because I did bet UNC run line at plus 150.
There you go.
But that is everything for today's slate. We're going to kind of move it along.
0-0. Sorry. Yes, that is all for the slate. Pay some bills. If you guys are new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. Appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description below between our Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, picks and parlays, premium plays, merch, TikTok, ESP Shorts, and the allsportsbets.com websites, all linked down below. Also, make sure you guys check out the 2K subscriber video, giveaway video, link in the description below. Enter it. We're giving away 3 one-week passes for the for our best bets on the allsportsbets.com website, and that winner will be announced on the 15th. Check out SeatGeek whenever you're getting tickets. I know we're trying to get tickets off of SeatGeek for the East Carolina game, which for whatever reason the tickets keep going up instead of down, which is annoying. But use the code ESB at checkout for $20 off your first purchase. Chat. Morning, fellas. Follow ECU money line. Yes. Ole Miss. Yes. White Sox. No. And the under in the Yankee game. No. Keep in mind, I'm 2-0 in college football. I don't know if that's good for today or not.
I am CFL. I am 2-0 as well in CFL.
There you go. No way Milwaukee lays an egg against Corbin. Yeah, no way they do. Yeah, Corbin is pretty bad. Anyways, recapping for today. I'm on the Texas Rangers. I'm on the Red Sox, Phillies run line, Tampa run line, Mets run line. I don't know why I said money line in there. A&M, ECU, Notre Dame, UConn, Ole Miss, and UNC, along with the Sparks, +8, and the over in that game as well.
Yeah. I am rolling with, let me get up my bet stamp here. Yeah, and we're going with the Rangers, first 5 money line, Texas Rangers, not New York, +110. The Rays first 5 run line at even money. We're going Phillies first 5 full game run lines. We're taking the Rockies first 5 at +150. The Astros for run line at -120. The Orioles and the Royals over the 10. Athletics first 5 money line. First 5 full game run lines with the Blue Jays. We're going with the Pirates +175 in the first 5 against the Braves, and the Mets first 5 full game run lines. I'm going with the Rangers and Bolts under 5 at +130, and the under half a goal for the Rangers at 7-1. I also sprinkled a couple bucks on 33-1 for it to be exactly 2-0, 20-1 for it to be 3-0 in that game. And then we're also riding with the Sparks +7 and +110. And finally, in some college baseball, let me get up my Twitter page so I can have the exact numbers here. I'm on UNC at -1.5 at +150. ECU +110. Oklahoma at +155. Notre Dame +2.5 at -130 and +215 money line. Aggies -1.5 at +105. I'm also on Southern Miss run line at +155. Auburn +140, and the Stanford Cardinal run line at -115.
There you go. Great show. Appreciate it. Opinions on the Red Sox? Yes. White Sox? No. Guardians? Sure. Blue Jays? Price too much. Brewers? Best bets in that game. Padres? No real opinion on that because that's a doubleheader. Diamondbacks? No. The Diamondbacks against again?
Phillies.
Yeah, no. Pirates? Unless it's East Carolina? No.
I like them.
Astros, yes. Cardinals, no. All right, Nick, go ahead and wrap up the stream for today.
Yeah, that's going to just about do it for this one. We want to thank you guys as always for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with the video here at Earle Sports Bets or we go live, which is every single morning, anywhere between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim. It's been another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. We're taking a little bit of a break. We'll see you in a couple weeks or about a week and a half. Until then, good luck, guys.
See ya. There will be free picks.